Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everyone in between, welcome back to another character theory where we dive into the depths of imagination and potential, where we try and grasp onto the thought process of characters, where we try and feel what these characters are, where we try to see who they can become. Of course, we had some studs here and there, but hey, remember, this is all just a theory. You thought I forgot that line? Nope, it's coming back. Anyways, Let's Make a Joke is one of the first animatronics I've ever made in this sort of universe that we had Jackie Mo Purple in, we had Professor Death in, we had Bob Volcano in, we had all of these menacing characters. We had, I think that's one of the biggest, it might be the biggest universe by far. Anyways, we're looking for Let's Make a Joke. He's pretty much a Joker animatronic that can do anything Joker can do, but he was programmed to do it in a more brutal sense. Jackie Mo Purple sent out this animatronic if he wanted his enemy to suffer. And I know that Jackie is, he's not exactly the most kind person, but this is like think of Let's Make a Joke. I know, a terrible name. Think of him as a fly swatter, and think of the person they're trying to kill as the fly. That's what they are. And I can only assume that there's nothing here for him. Oh, we got some stuff. Never mind. Alright, first one. Aren't you tired of sitting in the background? I'm proposing an alliance. We'll make the world our joke, and we'll be the punchline. Alright, off the bat, we gotta go back. So I can already see that the design is a bit more different than how I depicted it, but it still looked cool. So I guess this would be, so this form that they're taking in this short is probably, if I'm guessing, the brutal form. Not brutal form. Because, well, it's gonna be a form, alright? We know that all of the animatronics have a final form and a resting form, right? They have a form where they just be in, and they have a form they just go into battle with. I would say this would be the form that he would try and to kill with, but this would be the form he would try to brutally kill with. We'll just say that. So, anyways. No, not anyways. What am I talking about? We still have to talk about the design. So, firstly, if you couldn't tell, he has, in his normal form, he has he has red on one side of his face and green on the other. We know that that's not a term for like morality or whatnot. It's not the black to the white, because he kills on a daily basis. Like, he's one of the most brutal animatronics. That's his literal point of existing. So why is his base form green and red? We have seen in the past before that the designs have a lot to do with the story. Was he made this way? Is what I'm saying. What if he was... Because, as you can see in this picture right here, you can see their claws having the same red and green on their face. And even in the eyes. One's green, one's red. But then there's that purple separation. I feel like that purple separation is Jackie. It's representing Jackie. Him being able to have this overwhelming power over his creations, right? It's pretty much every time that this animatronic looks in the mirror, he knows that Jackie can just, be the one that cut him open. Because that purple, right? That same purple that created him is the one that separates his green from his red, right? So maybe both sides represent chaos, but they represent chaos in a different way. Red represents the chaos that Jackie Purple wants, and the green represents the chaos that the animatronic themselves want, if that makes sense. We'll dive into that later. And also the white hair. As you could see here, he has purple hair here. So, and he has like this sort of shadowy, demonic sort of mask that surrounds his aura. Maybe it is his aura. I don't know. It's just a theory, like I said multiple times. Anyways, enough talking about how he looks. We gotta go. Wait, hold on. Nope, never mind. Let me go back. The mouth. Well, I was gonna say something about the mouth, but is that really fair to say about the mouth when hundreds of characters will have the same thing? What I can say for sure is the let's make a joke thing that is right in the middle of his chest. Why does that disappear when when he turns into his dark form? Let me see. Here. Why does that disappear? What I think, alright, hear me out, maybe his sort of tame form. Yeah, that's a good way of wording it. Tame form his tamed form was the sort of playful one. They didn't just want regular chaos, they just wanted to be, they wanted to be the chaos. They didn't just want to do chaotic things, right? They thought of chaos as a symphony, right? And they want to tag along instead of just playing it. They want to enjoy it. They feel like the chaos is starting to degrade into just regular misdeeds, order of sorts. And that is literally the opposite of chaos. So ironically, the split in half that Jackie made was separating the chaotic chaos from the ordered chaos, if that makes sense. I know, very complicated. And I'm sorry for this bad voice acting. But let's dive into the actual voice lines, shall we? Aren't you tired of sitting in the background? I'm proposing an alliance. So there we go. Look at the fonts of the words right there. Green. Is that a coincidence? Probably. But hey, that's just a theory. I was gonna say that this was like an alternate version of him. What if this is internal conflict? What if this is literally him trying to fight with his ordered chaos? He's trying to keep that. There's still a bit of chaos sprinkled into the mix, but it's slowly but surely infecting and turning into the one thing that he hates, which is order. So he tries to propose with the chaos so he can, become chaos again, so they can become whole again. And I feel like that is what happens when you turn. I think this is what he wants to be. This dark, well, not dark. He just wants to be chaos, and I'm not sure if this would be what he wants to be. He wants to be chaos, but this just feels like a horror thing. It doesn't feel, you don't get the chaotic energy you used to once you see him. You don't think of him as the guy that is trying to have fun with chaos. Yeah, you could see him doing some chaotic things, but having fun while doing it, you don't see that. So maybe this is the ordered chaos I was talking about. Okay. Anyways, the font is green. The green represents, like I said before, the chaotic chaos. They are the side that wants to have fun while doing all this madness. They're trying to become one again. We'll make the world our joke, and we'll be the punchline. We will make the world our joke, and we will be our punchline. You hear that? You hear how specific those words are. No, I agree. No, I would like to team up with you. Those specific words aren't a official proposal. It's nothing official. It's not saying, let's do this. Well, it's kind of saying, it's not an outright agreement to the alliance. And look at the font. This is the red side, right? So by this analogy that we're doing here, he is talking to himself, but two different sides of himself, literally separated by his creator. He says, we will make the world our joke, and we will be the punchline. Punchline. You when you hear punchline, you think of, well, like the build-up, the climax, if you will. So what if he just means, just following the orders of Jackie Mill Purple to quote unquote be the punchline? Hey, it's just a theory. And then let's go into this one. A shapeshifter. How interesting. The commas was like me text. Anyways, let me see. Okay. The shapeshifter, how interesting. This is just more proof showing you guys that he is playful chaos. He is the chaotic chaos, if that makes sense. This is the chaotic chaos that's talking. A shapeshifter, how interesting. Interesting. We're not playing this game. I know you're the shapeshifter. And yet again, what does that font say? Oh, no, what color is the font? That's what I'm saying. What color are the words? Oh, it's red. What a surprise. Like I said, green equals true chaotic. Red is order chaos, if that makes sense. We aren't playing this game. I know you're the shapeshifter. The way they say that, the way they deliver it, tone-wise, more proof all the way to my previous theory. And final video. How about a joke? You're the joke. I'm the one, the executioner Jackie made from scraps. This is interesting. Alright, so let's go back. How about a joke? How about a joke? This one's in red text. If my theory was correct, it would have been in green text. How about a joke? You're the joke. I'm the one, the executioner Jackie made from scraps. You're the joke. I'm the executioner Jackie made from scraps. Okay. Huh. Alright, I have a theory. So what if his chaos, right, has completely died out? And I know what you're thinking. What does it say right there? How about a joke? That sounds like chaos, right? That doesn't sound like someone that would just... That doesn't sound like an order. What if he actually succumbed to his ordered chaos counterpart, and his ordered chaos counterpart is the one playing with him? This is not a genuine question, because he's the one in control here. It was it took a while, but he finally got the upper hand on his chaotic chaos counterpart. How about a joke? And then we see the green text. They have control over the green and the red side. So while they make some jokes here and there, they aren't truly chaotic, if that makes sense. Wow, that was a long one. Oh man. And this is the first one. Alright, we're starting off solid today. Anything else? Cool. Alright. Next we got Dino Teller. Alright, so I can't lie. I got inspiration from Donatello, Sumi. But hear me out. This guy's different. Or at least he will be when I make a book about him. If I get to make a book about him. That's all I've done. So this is just a turtle animatronic, alright? That Jackie made that has all of Donatello's powers and weapons. So he's a smart turtle, right? And he's still the smart turtle. So let's see. Huh? Okay, hold on. I can fix this. I think. Oh, we gotta. So the animatronic turtles are protecting this skyscraper known as the skyscraper. And they have only known this goal for so long. So, that is interesting, isn't it? So first of all, we gotta emphasize on what these purple things are. Are they just minions of a minion? Doesn't make much sense. Are they... I mean, we all know that Jackie's sends animatronics to different, like he eventually sends all of his animatronics to different places of the world to conquer them one by one. Like Russia, you had the giant fire bear, where like this Godzilla equivalent bear made of the fiery flames you could see from the sun, weaponized to take them on, and with no weakness in sight. Nothing putting a dent into them. So that's an example of one of the animatronics that have been, out in the wild. Maybe this is another example. Maybe they are tasked to conquer that place, to go to that place not only to conquer it, but to also protect the skyscraper. Maybe it's holding something valuable. Let me go to, yeah, here. Okay, it's a skyscraper with animatronic turtles protecting it. It's interesting, man. Anyways, that's gonna be it. So let me go to this next one. This one, oh man. Alright. So I have a confession to make. I had no idea. Before Technoblade died, right? You know, he was an inspiration to me. I ain't gonna lie. He was entertaining. He was charismatic. He was funny. His personality was bubbly and amazing. Like, and I'm sad I never got to meet the guy, but he inspired a specific work out of me, and I am so... Well, I did do... Hold on. I did do the tribute to Technoblade, and that's when I really got into drawing. God, almost 2 years ago. Jesus, I'm old. Anyways. The point I was making is this guy's name is literally Techno. Just spelled differently. And as I really started to, as the final words of Technoblade really started to sink in, I wanted to delete the character, but I didn't, I had so many ideas already. Even though it wasn't complete, I didn't want to just get rid of it. So, of course, I got a different name. Let me show you guys. So you guys don't call me a liar. Techno, you got Sylvan. It's better than stealing a dead man's name. Alright. I'm gonna miss the guy. He inspired another one of the pantheon of characters I have, and I can only thank him for that. Maybe I'll make this I will make this character differently when I, the name differently, before I, make a major sort of thing out of it. Anyways, the whole concept about him was that he was another exosuit / animatronic. Well, he is technically an animatronic, but he's an animatronic that has a unique ability that allows him to attach to Jackie Mo Purple to keep him alive. And has all sort of different weapons, has this sort of PigMan. And even the design looks differently. I'm happy that this AI drawing was able to do that for me, at least, right? I'm gonna copy in their skin, but still, I'm gonna change their name eventually. I just have so many characters right now. I mean, their name is pretty much already changed, and it's not like I'm gonna be using it. So, I am sorry for this. I just didn't know how to say you know? I mean, we can go to the latest uploads. Hold on. Not the latest uploads. Let's go to Ultimate Reveal. Okay, hold on. Let's go to Reveal in general. Alright? We're gonna get a whole lot of Minecraft add-on reveals. But we're eventually gonna get there eventually. Hold on. Stay with me, guys. Come on. Okay, maybe I'm just doing this wrong. Horrible. There we go. Took you long enough. Look right there. Right there. 2 years ago, I made this video. Right there. The concept right there. Set in stone. It was created before he died. He was created before he died. The character... Shapeshifter. Hold on. The character was... I feel like I want to... I know that it's kind of weird having a character like him that looks strangely similar to, not a real life person, but a real life, like the avatar of a real life person. But I assure you that this was merely coincidental, and I'm not taking inspiration of any more people like that ever again, because that is a tragedy, a real life tragedy, and millions of people hold on. I was gonna look that up, but then let's see you know what? Okay. I even made a tribute, like I said before. Boom, right there. When Technoblade died a year ago. I made that reveal 2 years ago. So, yeah. Anyways, let's get away from this character, because although he has a very good concept, I like the concept where you can have this character who's pretty much extra skin to another, and they can still interact, right? They use the skin of an animatronic as armor, and they can still interact. They control him, but they can still interact with him, and I feel like that banter can make for an interesting character. But it just... Sorry. Let's move on to the final one. Tavevor. Alright, this one's a good one. No more deaths. Real life ones, at least. Tavevor is he's a human that's great at strategizing, smart, and shows no mercy. He's the one who created the Ultimate Stone, which has the power to kill gods, and a pearl that can teleport him infinite times. So he pretty much has teleportation with an ender pearl, but I'm not calling it that. I got inspired, alright? Inspired. And then he has this sort of ultimate stone that he crafts with his own 2 hands to kill the gods. So as we have this sort of chaos unraveling with all of the... We have Jackie Mo Purple with his sort of gods. But we're not talking about him. We're talking about the ones that had literal species that were killed off like a long time ago. We're talking about the ones that are associated to specific elements, specific anything, to be honest. Those are the gods that he's gonna be facing. So we got Tavevor and we got Jackie Mo Purple. I wonder how sort of conversation would go with them. Yeah, and I can't forget about... Well, let me just see. Do I have anything for Tavevor? I don't think I do. Yep, he is an unpopular character that I haven't really dove into. Like, he's kind of like Odysseus from the Odyssey or Epic the musical that I highly suggest. Great sort of mixes the sort of musical genre with the Greek mythos, the Greek pantheon, the Greek story of the Odyssey. And yeah, but this won't really have to have a different story. We'll have to have a different pathway, right? How does Tavevor start? What motivates him to make the ultimate stone in the first place? Why is he killing the gods? So this is sort of like a mix between Odysseus and Kratos, right? Both from Greek mythology that we know of. I guess, well, he's great with words. How will he make the ultimate stone in the first place? He's smart, don't get me wrong, but smart can only get you so far. Like, you're gonna need to be a genius in order to do something. And even geniuses have superiors. Anyways, is that it? I think that might be it. But yeah, I had fun talking about the characters. Rip Technoblade, I'm sorry. I made a character about him. But as I proved before, he was made before all of the tragedy, alright? He was made before all of it. He wasn't made because of the tragedy. If you were wondering that, that's disgusting. And I do write about a lot of gore, I write about a lot of death, I write about tragedy, but I don't take inspiration from real life. In that situation, it wouldn't be the best thing to do, to say the least. So, rip Technoblade, stay calm and collected, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.